Holy cow. I just looked at the registration for our Chicago Too Many New Patients seminar. We're already 90% capacity in our room with 3 weeks to go. And in this short video, I'm going to tell you why we're filling up so fast and why you might think about coming too. Well, I've been a chiropractor for almost 50 years, and I've been a chiropractic coach for 30 plus years, and I've coached my own associates for about 40 years. And I can tell you categorically that there isn't anything that will change, transform, invigorate, excite a practice and a chiropractor and a team than gobs and gobs and gobs of new patients. So the doctor's in the office, and it's kind of slow, and he takes a look at the book, and there's not a whole lot happening, and he goes out to lunch, and he comes back, and he takes a look at the book, and there's a family of 4 that's going to come in as a result of referrals from patients, and the doctor's mood goes up, and he's dancing around the office. I mean, new patients validate what we do as chiropractors. It helps because it says that what we do is valuable. Now, new patients also help the team. New patients help the bottom line. People get under chiropractic care and their life gets changed. So this is why we work at Too Many New Patients. In fact, I've got to tell you about the title and how it came to be. We started a clinic up in Everett, Washington, the town I grew up in. My associate, Dr. Steve, was there, and we put 161 new patients in that office in the first 31 days. No joke, real new patients in the office in the first 31 days. He was buried in new patients. He said, I got too many new patients. So what we'd like to be able to do is create as many new patients as we'd want to in order to have the practice of our dreams, and then be able to help our associates produce as many new patients as they'd want to have the practice of their dreams as well. That's why becoming a new patient ninja, becoming so smart, becoming so skilled, becoming so compassionate that your marketing message goes out into the community and people come into your office so that we can build these huge, wonderful practices. That's why we work at New Patients. Now, in the next segment, I'll tell you some of the things that we're going to cover. So we're going to spend the entire weekend talking about new patients. That's going to be the focus. And I like to break it up into 2 groups first. There's internal marketing and external marketing. In internal marketing, we want to know how we, working with our patients and working with our staff, can facilitate referrals. How I can stand in the hallway, have a conversation with the patient, give the patient a certificate, and have that turn into new patients. Have my staff people so excited and so skilled at bringing in new patients that they know how to facilitate referrals as well. So there's a bunch, 4, 5, 6 internal new patient referral programs that we're going to cover this weekend. Now, we also want to be good at external marketing. Now, this is so important to think about. When you start a practice, a brand new practice, 100% of your new patients are going to come from external marketing, right? Because a brand new practice, there's no people internal. And so you have to go into the community. You have to learn how to take the message in a skillful way from the office into the community to produce new patient referrals, and then to bring those people into the office and teach them what chiropractic is all about. Now, if you've got a brand new associate, you need to teach them what to do in order to produce new patients as well. Now, here's kind of a challenge for some people. You've been in your practice for a while. You're running mainly on referrals right now. You get busy, you need an associate, but your associate, they need to learn how to produce new patients as well. And so you would bring your associate to this particular seminar. And so we might be talking about massage events or spinal screenings or lunch and learns or dinner with doc or any number of 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 different external programs. Now, what do you do with these? You build skills so that you can produce all the new patients you want. If you do that, you can have an absolutely wonderful practice. You can have gobs and gobs of people. And chiropractic is so wonderful. It's so strong. It's so powerful that even if you're not the world's best adjuster, you're going to get your hands on people. Their lives are going to be changed. Now, you want to be the best adjuster you possibly can be. Don't get me wrong. This is no excuse for not being the best you can be. But chiropractic is that wonderful. You'll change people's lives. I've talked about the trifold objective, which is to help people have fun, make money. The foundation for that is in our philosophy, number one. Number two, it's in our vision for what we want this practice to look like. And then number three, it's in our goals. Those things packaged all together, supplied with new patients, I mean, it's virtual perfection right there. So if you want to work on your new patients, if you want to get better at getting new patients, I want you to join us. If you've never been with us before at one of our seminars and you're a client, I want you to come. They're all free to you. If you've never been with us before and you're not a client, I want you to come. You can get a seat in one of our seminars, a first timer, for only $49 a person. You come, bring your whole team. If you've been to 5-star before and you think maybe it's time for me to come back home, like so many people do, get in touch with us and we'll make something work for you as well. So this is Dr. Noel Lloyd. For all of us becoming new patient ninjas, for becoming so strong and so powerful at producing new patients, because I know if you do, you'll change the world and you'll change your life. I truly promise it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.